So what would you call a person who's doing business? Business owner or an entrepreneur? Yeah, so these two terms are basically synonyms to each other, but they have a big difference. And the difference is in two areas. One is the mindset and the other is the leadership style. So we'll try to identify that what are the core differences, which make these two terms different from each other, even though they have a common objective of running a successful business. So the first factor which makes an entrepreneur different from a business owner is the innovation. Entrepreneurs are more innovative, they're open for change, they bring new changes, they add new dimensions to their existing products and services. And they always try to bring something new for their customers. Whereas the mindset of a business owner is a little bit different. The business owner mindset is not very innovative and not very creative. They focus on what they are selling and what they have. So they try to focus on their existing products and services, and they are always eager to get more clients and more customers for their existing services. Second area which makes a difference is the risk-taking capacity. The entrepreneurs always take bigger risks, but their risks are calculated and very well calculated. They know that what will happen if they succeed. They aim for higher returns and they play big games because they know that if they take big risks, they'll get bigger rewards. So they think big and their aspirations are high. On the other side, the business owners don't take big risks. They are a little bit afraid of taking risks. So they avoid getting into those ventures where they see more uncertainty, right? And the third factor is the growth. Both the entrepreneur and the business owner, they want to grow their business, but ultimately the approach is different. The entrepreneur would always get into a business which is scalable. They want to expand, they want to scale their businesses, right? Whereas the business owner would get into a business which is sustainable, which is profitable, but later on, after creating a sustainable business, then they will think of expansion. Whereas an entrepreneur would always enter into a business where they are from the day one thinking or focusing on scalability. So their priority is to scale and expand, whereas the business owner's priority is to establish their existing business. They both know that how to make profits, but again the approach is different. The fourth point is looking at a problem. The way you take challenges or the way you look at the problems in life. An entrepreneur would always look at the problems as an opportunity. They find business opportunities from every problem because they know how to solve a problem. And if the problem is existing in the world, they would find it as an opportunity because if they are the problem solvers, so that solution will become their product or their service, and that will become their successful business model. A business owner would always try to avoid the problems and challenges and would find the ways to resolve these challenges without, getting into any kind of trouble. And the fifth factor, which creates really a big difference, is the ownership. The entrepreneurs always want to delegate their tasks and responsibilities to their team members. They give them proper training. They are ready to create the second line of leadership. They don't want to have full control of their all business activities, right? So because they want a better leadership in their organization, and they believe and they understand that they alone cannot create big impact in the world. So they are open for sharing their ownership with the right kind of people. Whereas the mindset of a business owner is to take total control of the organization. A business owner would not like to, give control to others. They would like to get involved into every activity of their business, right? And they don't like to have more leaders in their organization. They want to become a leader themselves. For them, the definition of leadership is to have more followers who obey their command. So basically, the entrepreneur is having an enterprising mindset, and a business owner is always having a mindset of an owner who's ultimately the final decision taker and is the final authority in the business. So now it's up to you that what kind of mindset you want to have in your organization and what kind of leadership style you want to adopt. So it's your choice whether you want to be an entrepreneur or you just want to be a business owner. Ultimately, it's all about running a successful business and creating an impact in your organization and in the world.